live sale. Visions and Vibes LLC. Gonna wait for some more people to get in here, and while we wait, just gonna burn some sage, some abundance powder, a little bit of rosemary, just setting the vibe for tonight. Just gonna burn some of that. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Taylor. I am also known as the Astral Acadian, where I do my astrology classes, astral projection, and also I do readings as well. I also do inventory here at Visions and Vibes LLC. Gonna be running this live tonight for Visions and Vibes. Welcome in, Lacey. Hope everybody is doing good today. Right now I'm just burning a little bit of sage, a little bit of abundance powder, a little bit of rosemary, just to get the vibes situated for tonight. So not only abundance for the sale, but abundance for everybody that comes in, because the summer is not usually a time for abundance, but we're gonna counteract that with this. Welcome in, Brandy. Hello, Sarah. And look, even Stormy's here when they need to be doing other things.
She's supposed to be working.
And also, Scott is here too. You may hear him pipe up every now and then.
No, I'm not.
But welcome in, everybody. We do have some stuff going on tonight, so I'm just going to go right and get into it. So, welcome to Lifestyle. Again, this is Visions and Vibes LLC. We're located at 906 8th Street in Morgan City, Louisiana. This is also Morgan City's first metaphysical shop. Some social medias you can follow us on, or obviously the Facebook page, Visions and Vibes LLC. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stormy Henry 5463, and TikTok at Vampirella. The physical shop location is open 1 to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, Central. And you can also go to our website, visionsandvibes.org. I do encourage everybody to please like, follow, and share the live. Also turn on notifications if you do follow us on Facebook or any of our social media platforms, so that you can stay up to date with everything happening at the magical shop. Also make sure that while you're on the live, make sure you're hitting hearts and care faces. We also accept stars as well on Facebook. We definitely just need all of the boosting that we can get. Sharing is caring, and it is free, so please do the same thing. We're also tagging all of our businesses, as you can see, all of our vendors in the chat as well.
I'm just tagging everybody.
Also, if this is your first time ordering with us, make sure that you comment or you direct message us. Sorry, not comment. You don't want your business out there. You want to direct message us your address and a phone number so we can give you the invoice for that. Also, if you do want your order shipped, make sure to let us know that as well. That way we can write that down. We ship all across the United States, and it is by weight. But you're also welcome to come into the shop to pick up your magical goodies once you do go ahead and order anything on the live sale. Taxes are included on all invoices. And just a disclaimer that you must pay invoices 24 hours of receiving the invoice, or you may be blocked from future live sales. And please double check your invoice before paying, because mistakes can happen, and we just want to make sure that you get all of your items and you're paying the price that you need to pay. And like I said, if you're a new customer, we need email, address, and phone number. And if you want it shipped as well, we're going to need that address, so you can DM us with that as well. We do have pay in 4 options available, so if you do have a big order and you want to have that pay in 4 option, we do allow that. We have Afterpay, Affirm, and Klarna available with our shop. And so just talking about our vendors as well, so we have Daisy Daigle, who is our in-house massage therapist. She does massage, cupping, Reiki, and more. You can contact her through the shop or on her page, Mystic Blessings, Mystic Healing Hut. Also, she is doing a summer special, which is if you book a 1-hour session with her, you get a cooling add-on, which is basically a cooling crystal chill, where you get chilled jade stones and crystal palm stones, a refreshing peppermint or eucalyptus aromatherapy with cooling jade roller facial massage, and a soothing amethyst eye mask. All of that will be included with a 1-hour session. So usually that is an additional cost that she is doing for free whenever you book a 1-hour session during the summer. So just keep that in mind. We also have our vendors, Brady Shashon, which is our affiliate. He is a psychic medium that does readings and mediumship. He advertises for us and different things like that. And just so you know that if you say code Brandy at any time during the live, you'll get 10% off of your invoice. You can also message Visions and Vibes LLC for energy work with Stormy. They're doing a buy one get one free Reiki session, a special only for this live sale. So if you buy one Reiki session, whether that be a 30-minute Reiki session or an hour, you get a free one as well. So if you buy a 30-minute, you basically get another 30-minute for free, and if you buy a hour, you get an hour for free as well with Stormy. All of our vendors are also we have Bedazzled Swan, which they do jewelry with like making bracelets. They also have rosaries, earrings, and necklaces, things like that. They actually are doing a sale for this live, so everything that I show that is Bedazzled Swan will be 20% off tonight for the sale. We also have, and hi Shan, welcome in. And Nocturnal Manor is also one of our vendors. They do a lot of etching on woods or laser engraved stuff. They also make jewelry, different keychains, leatherworking, different things like that. All of their stuff is very professionally made, very good. Like I also said earlier, Mystic Healing Hut, which is ran by Daisy. We have Shan's Little Treasures, Renee's Athamaze, Stitchcraft, which is another vendor. Magby Soaps, that's another vendor that will be 20% off during this live sale. Cajun Conjurer and Florida Koto Creations, which is also going to be 20% off during this live sale. And then our new vendor that we just got in, which is Melanie Thomas. So those are all of our vendors. We thank y'all so much for working with us, and if you do want to go check those out, those are also tagged in the chat, so you can go check them out for more. During the live sale, we are going to be doing a giveaway wheel. So the first time that you get up to $20 on your invoice. So this is only for the first time. So you only get one spin per live sale. But once you get up to $20 in your invoice, you'll get to spin on the giveaway wheel, which they have different goodies or even like a card read or something like that. So just keep that in mind. And we're also doing mystery balls, which there's going to be $5, $10, $15, and $25 balls where you can get an item worth that price point or above. And we're probably going to start with that. But before I do that, I do want to talk about a couple more things. So, Visions and Vibes, we've teamed up with St. Mary Parish Youth Prevention Coalition for a back-to-school supply drive. If y'all have any school supplies at all, whether that be notebooks, binders, paper, pencils, glue, construction paper, whatever school supplies that you can think of, y'all can donate them here before July 16th at the shop. And this is for any school supplies at all, and that'll go directly to the Youth Prevention Coalition. They work with youth to help provide different community events and different support for low-income families and things like that. So definitely should, donate anything if you have anything. We definitely appreciate it. Tomorrow there will be an astrology class at 6:30. The ticket price for that is $11.11. I will be leading the class. We're going to be talking about the first 3 houses in your natal chart, and also the asteroid Ceres that we'll be talking about as well. So definitely come in if you are interested in that. I know that we have a giveaway for a free ticket going on as well that you can look at our Facebook page for. Just comment and tag somebody that you think that would like to go as well, like the post, and share it, and then you'll be entered into that giveaway for a free ticket to that event. So we are doing a market event Friday, so if you are in the Thibodeau area, you'll be able to see us at the Let Freedom Ring event on July 4th. We're going to be selling all of our products there as well, so you're more than welcome to go check us out there. I know that is going to be, I think, from 3 p.m. to about 9 or 10 p.m. So definitely come and check us out there. We'll be selling different products and whatnot there. And the other event that we'll be having is actually kind of a big day. It's July 10th. We're going to be having Rife scans with Amanda Bergeron, and they are normally $50, but they're going to be $35 on that day. And basically what that is just a scan to see if there's any like health issues, or maybe like an aromatherapy oil that could be beneficial for you, or maybe something in your past or something like that. It's basically just like an energy reading, and so it's really cool. I've had it done before. I definitely suggest it if you've never had it done before, because it can help you kind of pinpoint different things in your life or in your body or in your mind and things like that. Also, Cajun Codger will be there on the same day, July 10th. He'll be doing readings for that. And Hypno Reiki is July 10th on that same night. So July 10th at 6:30, Hypno Reiki will be there. $35 for if you're a return customer, and $45 if it's your first time. Other things that will be happening is Runes class is on July 16th. That price is $11.11. That is led by Waffles. He's really knowledgeable with runes and things like that. His first class went really well. So if you are interested in runes, I highly suggest going to that class. Melina Landry Mediumship Gallery, July 17th. That is currently sold out. Those tickets are already sold out. If we find out if any spots are cleared or anything like that, we'll definitely let you know. But as far as we know right now, they're sold out. And she'll be here July 17th with that event. July 18th is the next tarot workshop. Those tickets are also $11.11. It'll be the last 3 major arcana cards that Stormy will be going over. July 23rd is the next astral projection class. Those tickets are $22.22. The astral projection class is led by me. So with this astral projection class, the last one we did a class on trying to discover your spirit guides and getting some direction from them. This next class we're going to be talking about different techniques of what you could do to astral project, and also different locations that you can go to while doing that as well. And thank you, Shan, for putting that reminder there that on July 17th the shop will be closing at 3 p.m. Because of that. And also July 4th, because we will be at that event, the shop will be closed on July 4th, which is on Friday. And the last thing is July 25th is the sound bath. We'll be having a sound bath with Daisy Daigle. She's the one that also leads those. If you've never been to one, highly suggest going to that as well. All right, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the live sale. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring out our balls. So we have $5, $10, $15, and $25 balls. You basically can buy a ball, and once you go ahead and buy a ball, I will intuitively select one for you, and you can win a prize out of our baskets with the corresponding prices. So I'm just going to let these go here. So these are all of our balls. We have $25, $15, $10, and $5 balls available. Some of the items is like this hanging moss item right here that you can kind of see. This is a $15 item that you could win if you buy a $15 ball. Some car coasters, if you buy like a $5 ball, this is something that you could win as well. If you buy a $25 ball, you could also win Magvi soaps and more, their laundry detergent, so that's a really good winning item right there. And for like our $10 balls, one of the things that you can get is even like an ugly candle that you could win as well. So does anybody want to buy any balls? $5, $10, $15, or $25 balls? So we got $5 balls, $10, $15, and $25. And hi, Brandy. I do see that you came in here, so welcome in. It's always nice to see you. Gonna scroll up and see if I have any comments that I missed. Okay, looks like it's all good. Mary says she'll buy $1 million ball. If you had that much money, I don't know if you would want to spend it on a mystery ball, but
yeah.
And yes, you can always save 10% off of your order tonight if you just say code Brandy as well. Well, not say it because I can't hear you if you're in your room. You will have to type it out on the messenger. So just remember that, because I'm not omniscient. I wish. Lacey said code Brandy, even though she hasn't ordered anything yet, but we got you.
Yeah, she forgets sometimes.
Alright, well, just, I will remind y'all periodically through the live about the balls, so no worries if you, aren't wanting anything right now. I will get back to those later as well, so those are always part of the live, so if y'all do wanna, order any of those at any time, just let us know. I do wanna showcase some products today. Let me move this camera thing so I can show it a little bit better. Alright. Okay, so some of the products I'm going to be showing. So I'm going to show some palm stones for y'all. So I thought these were pretty neat to be shown. So this is a apatite palm stone. There you go. Apatite's really good for a lot of different things. I know it helps with like digestive issues and things like that. So this is just a really good stone to have. It's also, you know, kind of like a worry stone or anything like that. Oh, I see Claudette wanted a $25 ball. Okay, I got you. Alright, let's see. Alright, Claudette, here's your ball. Let's see what's inside. Oh, you got the cauldron. Alright, so here is your prize. So you got a cauldron. This is cast iron, it looks like. And I have one as well. It's really, really cool to burn like your sage in here, or you can even put incense or anything like that in here. It's really good for any rituals or spells you want to do as well for burning. But yeah, this is what you got from the $25 ball. So congratulations on that. And since you bought a $25 ball, your invoice is at $20 or more. So let me go ahead and do the giveaway wheel for you.
You knew I should have brought my own pen. Ain't that ink?
Do you want this one?
Maybe.
Alright, let's do your spin. Okay, you won a amethyst cluster. So let me go ahead and get that out. Alright, and here's that amethyst cluster. It's really pretty. Trying to see if I can focus this. There we go.
Oh, it sticks to the wall.
So you got that as a giveaway. And it can go inside of your cauldron for you as well. So fit right in there. Alright. There you go. Things heavier than it looks.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Alright. Alright, and so the appetite, this one is $24. But we also have some smaller sized one as well. So we have these, which are 16. And this one's 16 as well. There it goes.
Oh.
This is a moonstone palm stone. This is going to be $8. with zero cool.
Hey, that's me.
We also have this one, which is a dendritic agate druzy heart. This is one of the items that'll be 20% off, so it's originally $10. This will be $8 for this live sale.
Oh, I didn't.
There you go. And this is a cat eye rose quartz palm stone. This is originally $20. And this is also an item that is going to be 20% off for the live sale. So this will be $16. There you go.
That's her or not.
So that's a rose eye, or cat eye rose quartz. This is a carnelian palm. This is another item that'll be 20% off. Originally $11, and you might have to check me, but I think it is $9.50 with 20% off. I'm doing math in my head. Also, this is a labradorite palm stone. I actually I really like labradorite because it's good for astral projection, and you can kind of see how shiny it is as well. This is $9, and it's a good palm stone. Now I'm gonna butcher this, but it says it is chrysoprase. Probably butchering that. Chrysoprase palm stone. This is $10. This is really pretty too. It's a really pretty green color. There it goes. Oh, and Lacey said she wants the labradorite palm stone. Alright. It is yours. It's really pretty. I love how shiny it is on some of those spots. Alright. And it'll be right here, Scott. This one, the cryoprice palm stone is $10. And just so that you know, Lacey did say code brand. Alright, and Mary said she wanted the chiroprace palm stone. Now Mary, I do have two of them here, so I'll let you choose which one you want. This is the first one, so I'll put this one right here.
Oh crap, that's how you spell it. Shit.
So this is the first one. And then here's the second one.
And it was what, 10?
Yes. So if you want the first or the second one, just let me know. Because this is the second one. This one has more brown in it. And then this one is the first one. So just tell me one or two, and we'll put that in your invoice for you in your basket. Okay, the first one. All right. Got that for you. All right, and then we have a fluorite palm stone. This is a really, really pretty green. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna do this justice or not. This is $12.
Oh.
And that's for Mary. Let me see if I can get my flash on my camera.
I messed up. What is this? Labradorite?
Labradorite. Yep, and that's for Lacey. And then we have another fluorite, which is like a yellowish fluorite.
And how much was it?
$9. And this is $12. So these are just some palm stones. I'll see if maybe I can shine my light on some of them. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move on from the palm stones. If y'all do want any of those though, just let me know and I can bring it back up. So next thing that we're gonna bring out is, I'm gonna show a little bit of our sage bundles here. So we have a sage bag. These go for $2. This just has loose leafed sage in there, along with some of the stems and branches as well that you can burn. This bag lasts forever. Usually a bag lasts me about 2 months, and I burn stuff every day. So it does last a while. We also have these bundles here as well. These are also $2. If you don't use a full bundle, remember you can always chop it up with scissors as well. That's what I do with mine to make them last longer. And so you have those. We also have these dragon blood infused sage bundles. I believe this goes for $6, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, can you price check these for me real quick?
Yeah.
Just so I make sure I'm correct. I'm the inventory guy. I should know the prices. My mind is not here. I'm sorry. I know these are $2. But this is the dragon's blood one infused. This is really good, especially if you have like a powerful intention that you want to burn.
Blue is 8, red is 5.
5. Okay, this is I was $1 off. $5 for the dragon's blood, and then these are 8, and these are huge. This is Nag Champa infused sage. This is really good for like harmony, like peace burning, things like that. Dragon's Blood is more for like a more powerful intention, and so you can also do these now. Like I said, this lasts a long time, especially if you just cut it up. You don't ever have to burn the whole thing at once. I mean, you definitely can if you want to, but if you want to make it last a lot longer, you can cut it up and just burn little pieces at a time as well. And another thing I'm going to show is we have Palo Santo. So these sticks are $2 each as well. So this is like a cleansing bundle type of thing. So like again, this is 8, this is 5, these are 2, and these are 2 as well. I really like these Palo Santo sticks. They last a long time. You could just burn it, blow it out, then whenever you want to burn it again, it lights really easily. So I've actually been experimenting with Palo Santo, so you may see some stuff in later live sales that I've made, but I still need to get more experimentation done with stuff. But we do have those. I'll leave those on the screen just for a little bit in case anybody wants some. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get for your birthday, Lacey. You never know. I know, but you know, you never know.
How do you know?
I know because little birdies told me.
A peacock.
Unless we have some in here, this is the only 2 left.
Okay.
If you wanna.
Yeah, sure. And you're not gonna get it out of me, Lacey, either.
I don't know. What if she tempts you with pieces?
That's not my temptation, Scott. That's yours. When Uranus enters Gemini, so July 7th, I can't remember the date. Was that it? July 17th? Was that the date? I can't remember. I know I posted it earlier. I'm like saying a whole bunch of dates. I'm probably all wrong.
When Uranus enters Gemini, I don't know when that is.
I posted it earlier in the group chat.
No, I didn't get a chance to read all of that.
You know my mind is not here when I can't remember something because I have an impeccable memory. Not today. My mind said no. It's not remembered nothing today.
I think all of our minds are like that.
July 7th. So it was one of the dates it said. I knew it was one of them. So it's 6 more days. So Stormy just informed me we only have 2 of these left in the shop. So these are called grams. It's kind of like a little message, a little affirmation from Cajun Conjurer. They're $1 each, and we only have 2 of them left. So if anybody wants to get these, they are $1 each, and we only have 2 of them. So if anybody wants to get the last 2 of the grams. Like I said, it's kind of like a mystery affirmation, a little card in there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move these products off. And then before we get into the discounted stuff, I do have one more set of things to show you before we get into our discounted items for tonight. Alright, so we just got these products in and we're almost sold out. But while we still have them, these are our crystal glass pins. So what they look like is, I'll show you on this one. Take this little silicone piece off. So basically you dip these in ink and then you write just like a regular pen or like a fountain pen, etc. I actually bought one and they work really good. So these are $8. But we do have these, like I said, these have pretty much almost sold out. These are the only 4 we have left currently in stock. So like this one, and we have this one. Let's see if the camera can do a little bit better of a job. There we go. And then number 3, this one reminds me of like a peacock. Welcome in, Christy. Welcome in. And we have this blue one here. And like I said, these are $8 for the crystal glass pens. With those, we do sell ink here in the shop as well. So we do have Dragon's Blood ink. Of course, it is not real blood, so don't be worried about that. But it's basically infused with like different herbs and the essence of whatever it's talking about. So Dragon's Blood is like for like a powerful intention, something with strength, something with if you're looking for like fire energy or something like that, this would be a really good ink to use for that. And these inks are $15. We also have Dove's Blood ink, which Dove's Blood is used for like love or healing, anything like that, with that intention. Oh yeah, I could probably lay them down like this, huh? That'd probably make more sense, wouldn't it? There you go. We also have Money Green ink, not monkey. It's Money Green ink. This is also used for like abundance spells or anything like that. Kind of going with that intention. And then the last one that we have is Bat's Blood ink. So Bat's Blood ink, this is used for like binding spells, or if you're trying to do a spell where you don't see all of the information, because bats use echolocation and they have sight and different things like that, reaching into the unknown. This is a really good ink to use for that kind of stuff. And as well as the pens and the ink that we have, we also have these parchment packs. So you could buy these packs. It's just lightweight parchment for spells and different things like that. These are $4. Put that right there. So you could buy a pen and an ink and a parchment set. All of that would run you about $27 for everything. Now, this is $27 if you buy this individually. Now, we do have a set pack, which is this right here. This comes with a feather quill instead of a glass pen. This comes with a feather quill, Bat's Blood ink, and parchment. This set is $22, so it's about $5 cheaper If you buy this individually, just instead of a glass pen, you do have a quill. I have gotten one of these before, and the quill works fine. The only thing you have to do is you just have to cut the tip of it, and then it works. It works just like a glass pen, like a fountain pen, etc. So like I said, this is 22. So, kind of keep that all here just so y'all can think of anything, anybody wants anything. But like I said, these glass pens, they're $8. Ink is $15. The parchment's $4, and then if you want the set, it's $22. Okay, Brandy wants a set of parchment for $4. No problem.
Pack of paper. Pack of paper.
Yep, parchment.
Pack of paper. Pack of paper.
Alright, so like I said, we have dragon's blood, dove's blood, money, green ink, and bat's blood ink. We do have parchment, these glass pens. Remember, these are the only glass pens that we have left in stock, and they're $8 each. And if you do want a set, we have this for $22. This is how I do a lot of my spells and rituals, is I use written word, because written word is the element of air, and I'm a Gemini. I do like to use written word whenever I charge my crystals, or if I'm doing any like ritual or spell work or anything like that. I do have different inks that I use. I highly recommend getting something like that, especially if you do spell work. It's very, very important like material to come across, especially if you want more intention to be set with your spell work. These inks are really good for that, as long as like the parchment and different things like that. I like to do color magic with my ink, so I have different ink. Like I have silver ink that I use for like astral projection or like third eye purposes. I have green ink that I use for abundance rituals and things like that, and I do even have bat's blood as well that I use whenever I'm doing any like ritual that I have to go into unseen territory or anything like that. So like I said, these are really good things to use for spell work. I highly recommend it. I'm just going to leave this for a couple more seconds. And Scott, whenever someone reaches $20, just remind me as well.
Oh yeah.
I think the only person that should have been was Claudette so far.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
I'm glad you said something, because I forgot.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this away. Now, remember, at any time, if you're like, hey, Taylor, I was thinking about it and I do want that item that you showed earlier, etc., go ahead, do that. Feel free to do that. There's no worries at all. All these items are still available for sale during the whole entire live sale, so don't worry about that. You can reach out at any time. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to get into our discounted items for the sale. So let me go ahead and get some of those. And while I'm doing this, what's 20% off of $9?
Okay. Give me a minute.
Yeah, we got this. Alright, while Scott is doing that, I'm going to show y'all a variety of products from MagV's, soaps, and more.
Okay, what was it?
$9, 20% off.
20%.
I think it's $7.50 or something like that, or a $7.5 or something. I don't know. It would be something weird.
$7.20.
That's what it is. I was like, wait, it'll be weird. Yeah. All right, so these soaps, for this live sale will be $7.20. Yep. I know, I should have done it that way. I should have took 10% off of 9, which would have been 90, and then, yeah, but I wasn't thinking. My mind is not here. But yeah, so these are some soaps that we're gonna, that Magvie's Soaps and More has to offer. So we have Wild Orchid, whatever. Smells very floral to me. We have Aged Elegance. This one smells really good. Trying to describe the scent. I don't know, it smells like it smells like almost like an amber-y smell maybe. It's really good. This one's probably one of my favorites actually from them. And Brandy said she wants the Peacock Glass Pen. And then we have patchouli, which, if you don't know what patchouli smells like, it smells very good.
Cock glass.
And there's Scott just making jokes.
That's why.
Didn't I tell you no profanities on this line?
I was reading it while I was writing it, but I forgot the P part. So I just read the cock glass part. Oh well.
This is Cosmic Dreams. If you remember my advertisement during Pride Fest, this is actually the soap that I was bathing with on that video. Cosmic Dreams. So if you want the same soap that I bathed with, which sounds really bad when I say it like that.
They get the used soap.
This is not used. This is not the one that I use specifically. Just the scent is the same. Just want to put that out there because I know we have some freaks, you know, but it's not the same soap that I bathed with.
But yet you got to make sure it works.
Yeah, I had to make sure the soap worked, so I did bathe myself in the rain. Cosmic Dreams. This one kind of just reminds me of like I don't know, the color purple, kind of. I don't know how to best describe it. It's like a light floral scent, but with a little bit of musk in it. It smells really good. Tropical Oasis. This smells like if you went to the beach almost. Has a very hint of like, let's see what that hint. Kind of smells like, I don't know, kind of like almost like a citrusy smell as well. It's really, really good, a really clean smell. Now we have Cypress and Balsam Pine. Ooh, this one smells really good. So if you like pine smells, this is definitely a soap for you. You can definitely smell the hint of pine. And the cypress is really light on there. I think the pine is stronger than the cypress, but you can get a hit of the cypress as well in there. And remember, these soaps are $7.20 during this live sale. And if there's a scent that you know that you like that I'm not showing during the live, we can always check if we do have that in stock for you. But these are just the ones that I picked out to show. This one is Champaka Embrace. This one really reminds me of like Nog Champa almost. So if you do like that smell, this soap is really, really good with that smell. Probably why they call it Champaka or Nog Champa. Now this is my favorite soap Personally, this is my favorite scent for the soaps. This is Warmth and Wisdom. This is Taylor's favorite. So if you want to put that in your memory banks, this is my favorite. Warmth and Wisdom smells like a very light campfire-y smell.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Has like a musk scent to it as well.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know. That's very good.
well, that's not good.
So that's my favorite.
Hashtag Taylor's favorite.
I know. Put the Astral Acadian's favorite soap right there. There you go.
That's a good one.
Warmth and Wisdom. So like I said, these are all $7.20. If you don't see a scent here that you like I said, we do have others on the wall. If you know the name of it, we can go ahead and get it for you. Or if you're like, hey, do you have a scent that's like blah, 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 I can try and figure that out for you as well. But these are the soaps here, and like I said, these are 20% off. Magvie Soaps and More. Okay, and this one is Plum Fairy's Dream. That smells very floral. You can smell the plum in there. Smells very almost magical in a way, you know. And I kind of like the design in this one as well. It's very pretty. Then we have Bourbon and Oak, which I find smells very masculine smell. I like to, anytime a soap doesn't have the smell, I like to rub it right there, and it smells really good. If you like a woodsy scent, this is very, very good. It's not overwhelming or overpowering like I would say like the pine one is, where the pine really comes out. This is more of like a light woodsy scent. So if you want something lighter than the pine, this would be a really good choice. Oh yeah, and then Grapefruit Glamour. You can definitely smell the grapefruit in this for sure. It comes out very, very strong, which is good. I love a grapefruit smell. And then Nocturnal Bliss is the last one that I'll be showing, which this one kind of smells like very musky, a little bit of like herbal smell to it. It's very good. So those are the soaps that I'm showing. Like I said, these are $7.20. I'll leave those on there while I go grab some more of those products that are 20% off. And remember, anytime during the live sale, if you do want a mystery ball, we do have $5, $10, $15, and $25 mystery balls. Anytime during the live, if you want to purchase any of those, just let me know and I can bring those out. And remember, anytime your invoice reaches $20, you get a spin on the giveaway wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and move these soaps out the way. And by the way, if you're thinking, oh, $7.20 for a bar of soap, why would I pay that? Just to let you know, these soaps last a while.
Yeah, they do.
And not only do they last a while, the smell stays on your skin for so long. Whenever I'm done bathing with these, I can go all day and that smell will be on me all day. So they're definitely worth the price that they're made for. And I highly recommend them. Any of their products, I recommend. I'm a huge fan of theirs. Alright, and let me bring out my chart for 20% off because I had something on here. Here we go. Alright, so with MagV Soaps and More, this is also 20% off. This is their Divine Tallow Cream, which is frankincense and castor. Whenever we had our market at Pride Fest, this was selling like hotcakes. Everybody wanted this. It was going crazy. This is literally the only one that we have left in stock. It is originally $28, but today is going to be $22.40. So that's a really good knockoff. Remember, you can also say code Brandy for an additional 10% as well. So this is basically rendered tallow cream. She does make the tallow herself, renders it herself. This is what the cream kind of looks like. You can use this on your face, on your body, hands, etc. It smells very good, very light smell for frankincense. But like I said, she does render the tallow herself. I know that we had a tester at the event, and people who put it on said that it didn't leave it wasn't greasy whenever they put it on. It really blended in with their skin really well, and it was very moisturizing. And they felt like it was raining that day, and even with the rain, it stayed on the skin and everything else. So highly suggest this. Like I said, originally $28. It is now $22.40. There. They also make perfumes, which I want to say these are $33 originally. Yes. So today they will be $26.40. Do we have any Moonchild scent in any of her items? We can definitely check for you. I know this one specifically is only made in this scent, but I can definitely go ahead and check if we do have any Moonchild anything. Scott, do you want to go check that real quick for Moonchild for MagV?
Moonchild.
While he's going to check that, this perfume is called Creamy Seduction. So this is $33. Like I said, originally this is going to be $26.40 for the live sale. The best way I can describe this is like a sensual whipped cream smell. It's very like sweet smelling. It smells really good, but it reminds me of the whipped cream smell almost, but in a more sensual perfume. And then the other one we're going to show is called Dark Desire. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one is definitely more perfumey than that one. This one, it reminds me of almost, I'm trying to think, like a scent that my mom wears, but it smells really good.
No, I don't see any Moonchild stuff.
So no Moonchild stuff right now, Chantel,
we can
at the
text
moment.
her.
But we can definitely let her know that that is something that you want.
It's, look, it's not right here.
Now we're gonna echo. So no Moonchild stuff right now.
I don't know what it is. Oh, body product.
But we can definitely let her know that that is something that you want.
Who's actually?
Alright, so
Who
those
was
are
asking for Moonchild?
Chantel.
Chantel.
Go away with your echoey stuff.
Echo.
So we do have dryer drops. These go on wool balls, or if you have the alpaca balls that we have that Magvie sells
She
as
said
well.
she can get the Moonchild if she wants to order it. She can get it over here.
Okay, if you do want to order something in Moonchild scent, they said that they'll make it for you. We can put it on the invoice, and then we can get it over here to you. So if there's something that you want in Moonchild, I'm not sure if you want that in oil form or serum or something like that. Whatever you want it in, just let us know, and we can have that. But these are dryer drops. This is what you put on wool balls and things like that. This is originally $13. Today it's going to be $10.04. This smells really light and clean. Kind of reminds me of like it's like a specific, like, I wouldn't say lavender, but it's like a floral scent, kind of similar to that. Very clean scent. And Brandy, the tallow cream, no, it only comes in the frankincense and castor smell currently. Okay, and this one is lava, which this one reminds me of grapefruit. I don't know if it has grapefruit in there, but it definitely smells like grapefruit to me. So if you like that smell, this is also a dryer drop that you can get. And remember, all of this stuff is 20% off. This is Fleur de Rive, which my nose is going to stop working after this. I know you said you want one of everything she makes in Moonchild, but do you want to order that right now, or are you just saying that you want that in general? Well, let me know, because she makes a lot of different products. Fleur de Rive smells like, I don't know, reminds me of the ocean, kind of, like a salty kind of smell. It's really good. This is laundry detergent. This was originally $25. With it being 20% off, it should be $20, I believe. Yes. So remember, all these products are 20% off. And then last, for Magvie's products, we have these face serums. So this is Midnight Bloom, which this says it is a evening rose face serum. Oh yeah, I definitely smell the rose in that. smells really good. This is originally 28, and it comes with, there's even crystals inside of here that's in the face serum, and it comes with a dropper and the applicator. This was originally $28 for the face serum, and today that will be $22.40. And the other face serum is called Mystic Calm, which this one says it is Blue Janzi face serum infused with morganite chips. Oh, and this one has morganite chips in it as well. Let me see. Oh yeah, this reminds me of like almost like blue Kool-Aid almost. Smells like the color blue, if that makes sense. And this is a face serum. It says just apply a few drops to face and neck area morning and night. Just to let you know, all of this stuff as well is made homemade by McVie. So just to let you know, like this, for example, has squalane olive source, camellia seed oil, jasmine, tansy blue oil, fractionated coconut oil, and vitamin E oil inside of it.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I tagged it in here.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't know what the hell y'all was talking
Yeah.
about.
Don't worry about it. I fixed it.
So remember, all these products are 20% off for the live sale. If y'all do come across anything you want later, just let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off now. The tansy oil, so this was originally $28. With the 20% off, it's going to be $22.40. And remember, you can also use code Brandy to get another 10% off as well. It smells really good.
Hey, Brandy is a bad. I need to calculate that.
So again, Lacey, I don't know if you heard me, but it is $22.40, and then you can get another 10% off. Okay, cool. All right, so Lacey says that she wants the Mystic Calm face serum, which is going to be at the price point of $22.40. All right, and then Lacey, now that you have $20 or above, we're gonna go ahead and do your giveaway spin.
Said 2240.
40. Yep. All right, you got a gemstone card pull. So let me go ahead.
This is cool.
All right, so this is a deck by Sage Goddess. So let's see here. Let's see what gemstone is gonna tell you an affirmation. Let's see. What does Lacey need to hear, huh? Let's see. Oh, we had two that flipped over, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those two. So you're gonna get two. Even though I said one card pull, we're gonna do two. So, the first card was Fluorite. It says, it's a crystal of soul path wisdom. reveals your life purpose and helps with soul pathing, the process of creating a path for your future that's in alignment with your spiritual gifts and calling. This stone helps manifest jobs, brings optimism about the future, and shows you where to go, how to proceed, and where to seek guidance. And the affirmation says, I attract new opportunities and I understand my soul's purpose. So that's a really good affirmation for fluorite. And then the other card was malachite. So malachite is the most potent stone of feminine healing. Its ancient medicine works magic for any feminine problems involving the reproductive system. Malachite also enhances diplomatic powers, helping you communicate with grace and resolve. It provides EMF protection, creating an energetic barrier that keeps lower vibration frequencies away. And the affirmation of this is, I'm healed by the divine feminine. I'm considerate and gracious in my communication. So I hope those resonated with you for your card pulls.
That's funny. Do I need to spin the wheel on people's sticker thing?
2 stones you actually own, yeah, that's awesome. Maybe those are 2 stones that you need to start working with now, because we did the card pull for that. If you want to put it on their invoice just so that you know that we already did it for them, you can go ahead and do that, Scott. Well, Mary, we do have 1 serum left. It's the Evening Rose Face Serum. We do have this one left. Originally it was 28. I think it is 22.40. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. So if you do want this, just let us know. But yeah, Lacey, go ahead and work with those stones. Maybe those stones are calling out to you. That's why the card pull was there. Same. I don't think anybody is enjoying work right now for any reason. Alright, so that was Magvi Soaps and More's products. Now we're going to get into our next vendor's products. Alright, so next products that we're going to show is from our vendor Bedazzled Swan. Everything that I'll show will also be 20% off. So, first thing I'm going to show are these earrings. They're originally $13, which they'll be $10.40. So let's see if they have any. Okay, cool. So these are those earrings that are $10.40. Very pretty. See if the camera can focus. There we go. So these will be 20% off, so they're going to be $10.40. And here is another pair of earrings. These are $9, so they'll be $7.20. So these are $7.20. Another product that Bedazzled Swan has are these hair clips. They're really pretty. Looks like they're made of copper or brass. They are $5, so with the 20% off discount, they would be $4. And they have like a little stone in the middle as well, which is really cool. Seeing how close I can get up to it, I'll show it if my hands will stop shaking. There you go. Like it's like one of those hair clips. And then this is another one. So these are going to be $4 instead of $5 for the sale. We also have these keychains that they make as well. These are originally $15. So these would be $12. So this one, I'm gonna see if you can read it. This one says, "Be stronger than the storm," and it has these little crystal charms on there. Looks like fluorite pieces to me, if I had to take a guess. This one might be amethyst, but the rest look like fluorite to me. And this looks like turquoise, I think. So these are $12 is what I said? Yeah, $12. That's a little keychain. Yep. Oh, and then Sarah, yep, confirmed. It is fluorite. And here is another one. This one's just in a different color. It says the same thing. Be stronger than the storm. This one is white instead of the blue color like that one had. And these are $12. Her work is really impeccable. I highly suggest getting some of her products, especially with the discount. I ordered a rosary from her. I custom made rosary for my grandmother's birthday, and it was amazing, and my grandmother loved it. So, highly suggest getting something from her. Again, if there's something on the live sale that that you don't see that you like or anything and you want a custom order, she is in the chat. You could definitely go ahead and DM her as well if you want anything custom ordered. Here's a necklace. This is originally $18. Which will be $14.40. I kind of like just how simple it is. It's simple but elegant almost. And there's also this other one, which is a different color. And yeah, of course, anytime. So this one was 18. Yeah, so they're both 18. Which for the live sale, this would be $14.40. So I'll go ahead and put this over here. scoot some of these up here, because now we're going to get into some of my favorite stuff by them, which is their bracelets. Alright, so this is $17. It is a pedote stone. So if you like epidote stone, this is one of the bracelets from Bedazzled Swan. So originally $17. For this live sale, it's going to be $13.60. You want to see the colors of the stones again for the necklace, Brandy? Alright, I'll show you. Then like this, that we can kind of tell the difference. There you go. And let me get my phone's flash to help out. Alright, so. And then you're looking at the combs. Okay, let me show you those. So this is that one stone. If it focuses. There you go. This one's really pretty. I love the design and the stone of this one. And then you have this one too, which this one kind of reminds me of Jupiter, almost, like the big red spot on Jupiter. That's what this reminds me of. Of course, I'm an astrological freak, so I would think of planets. This one's really pretty too. Let me see if the flash wasn't doing good on the other one, but I think this one will. Oh yeah, this the flash helps this one. They are originally $5. For the live sale, they're $4. So they're $4 for the live sale. Now we do have other ones as well that I'm not showing. So Brandy, if you do come in and you want to switch it out with a different one too, if you do get this, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Oh, you're gonna get both of them? Okay. All right. And like I said, if there's one that you see on the shelf whenever you come in, if you want to switch or anything like that, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, so gonna get both of these. These are $4 each. Which I think you said she was at 12, right?
Yeah, well, so it's like...
Don't worry about the code Brandy thing. We can do that at the end.
Yeah, so, yeah, right now it's at 12.
And then plus those two, which would be 20, so... Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel for you, Brandy. Alright, let's see. You had a crystal on a stand. A crystal on a stand. So let's see what crystal you get. Alright, I'm gonna get Scott to pick a number 1, 2, and 3. Out of 1, 2, and 3, what number?
3.
Alright, 3. Okay, so he picked 3, so you get an appetite on a stand. This is what it looks like here.
Those are cool.
It's like, come on, focus. You can do it. This one's really pretty too. You can see the sparkles in there. So this is your giveaway stone. And it sits on a little stand like that. Alright, and that's for Brandy. She got the amethyst
Oh,
cluster.
yeah. It's in the thing, that's why I didn't. Oh, yeah, okay.
So we have an Amazonite with Bodhi seeds. This is originally $19. Let me see here. It'll be $15.20. And then I can kind of show y'all too what it kind of looks like if you wear it. So, very good on there. Yeah, I just got show this and then show that and then I was gonna stop. So, yep. And then we have Dandelion Jasper, which is $24. With the 20% off, it's gonna be $19.20. These are really pretty. Let's see if I can get my light to do its thing. Oh yeah, that makes it so much better. Oh yeah, you can definitely see if the camera will focus. Dandelion Jasper is so pretty. The camera's not doing this justice, but especially this one right here. I'll just see if I can, yeah, there we go. See how pretty that stone is? I like this one too. Very earth toned. And then that's how this looks. I do have a big wrist, so if you think it's spaced out, it's because I have big wrists. But it is really pretty. And then the last of the bracelets that I want to show. We have two more. So it'll be this one, which is the Druzy agate and Bodhi seeds. The agate is a really nice green color. Don't know if that's going to show in the camera. There we go. Oh yeah, you can see it for sure. And the Bodhi seeds are kind of like almost like a tan or an off-white. And this is $23, which 23 is $18.40. And then we just have the Bodhi seeds by themselves, which those are $19, so this will be $15.20 as a bracelet. Oh, and apparently those stones came from a crystal shop in Pensacola, so that's really cool. I think she's talking about these, yeah. But that's Bedazzled Swans items. Like I said, those are 20% off just for this live sale. So if you do want anything that I showed, just let us know. And then we'll get to the last items of the live sale. Just gonna leave these up just for a couple more minutes. And remember, all of this is 20% off. I really like these keychains. I just think they're so pretty. And yeah, of course, anytime, Sarah, anytime at all. Your products are really good. They're really well made. You can definitely see the love and the craftsmanship of them. you know, it's definitely professionally made for sure. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and start picking those up, and then we'll get into the last product for the live sale. But like I said, if y'all do want any of these, just because I'm picking them up doesn't mean that you can't say something, so you're more than welcome to yell at me and be like, hey, I want that, or whatever. Okay. Alright. Now our last vendor that has discounts for tonight is Florida Koto Creations, which I don't know if you can still hear me. Hopefully you can. I think you can. I'll repeat myself if you can. So Florida Koto Creations, their stuff is also 20% off. They make different sculptures. So like this is an owl, which is also a votive candle holder. This is originally $8. So with our live sale price, that'd be $6.40. So $6.40 for our little owl friend here. Like I said, this can hold a votive, so this is from Ugly Candles, their votive, which if you want the votive, it's $2.25, but it does fit in the little owl, so you can see there. You can also hold like crystals on these as well if you have like an orb. Orbs sit really nice on these. So if you want an orb holder or a sphere holder, and if you're curious about this sphere, this is actually an item that is 20% off as well. This is Ocean Jasper. This was originally $50. This is $40 on the live sale if you like this orb, which is so pretty too. But this is the little owl guy for $6.40 is what I said, I think? Yes, $6.40 for the owl. $40 for the sphere, if you do like that. If it'll stop rolling, there it goes. $2.25 for the votive. They also have this little rabbit, which, you know, rabbits are good luck. You can put this on your altar, use it as decoration. Could even be like a little gift for somebody. This is originally $5. So that would be $4 as part of the live sale. So the little bunny rabbit. The next thing, which I think is so cool, we have this little snake here. I love these. These are $10, which with the discount these would be $8. But it's like a little tea light holder. Fits perfect in there. And if I'm not mistaken, a votive will fit in there too. Yeah, just like that. So these are really cool. You can see the snake right there, and just the detail on these is just really impeccable, just how they're sculpted. And I want to say these are made out of cement, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, cement or like concrete, same thing, I think.
Like I said, that little tea light fit in there. We have this lion. This is also $10, so this would be $8 for the live sale price. Like I said, the detail is just super, super impeccable in these sculptures. Now, same thing with the lion. You could put a votive in there. This actually fits really, really good as a votive holder. It'll also hold this orb too, or the sphere. And that's that lion. Now, I don't remember who this is. If y'all do, you can put him in the chat. Might be Alexander the Great, maybe? Or I don't know. I don't know who this is. It's a man. It's a man's face. If you want some masculine energy on your altar, this would be a good thing. This was originally $12. This is $9.60. This also can hold. A votive's probably too big, but this can hold the spheres in there though perfectly. I would even say that down there, it kind of feels like this would hold like a taper candle. Definitely put that in there as well, or just as a decoration on your altar, anything like that. And then last with a hole in it so you can put stuff in it, is this little cat. It's a chubby little cat. Kind of reminds me of those like lucky cats that you see at Asian restaurants that they have sitting on the counters and stuff. This is originally $8. So this would be $6.40. I want to say this is too small for a tea light, yeah. But it will hold those spears and stuff though too, so. Yeah, that's too small for like a votive or something like that, but you could definitely use it for, you know, to hold any of your spheres or anything like that. Or just as a decoration on your altar. And then something that I just find really cool is these little like voodoo dolls almost. Like I said, you could even see like the details in there. I mean, you can see the heart and everything. Just how they get this sculpted, even out of their molds, it's just so crazy. Definitely, you can tell the craftsmanship in this. Maneki Nico, I guess is what the doll is called. They were originally $10, so this would be $8. We also have a skull. This would hold like an orb as well, or a sphere. Originally $10, this is also $8. And then we have this this goddess right here. Very, very beautiful. I like the gold around there. She has like a flowers in her hair. This has a hole in it as well, so this could definitely hold like a spear. I mean, if you wanted to use it as a votive, you definitely could. It is bigger than that, but it doesn't mean you can't use it. This is originally $20. So this would be $16 for the live sale. then, so that was the last item I'm going to show. I'm going to just do a last call for any of these items. Remember, all of this stuff is 20% off. And we do still have mystery balls if anybody wants any mystery balls or anything like that. You can definitely go ahead and say that now if you want anything like that. Just a reminder, astrology class is tomorrow. Those tickets are $11.11. There is a giveaway going on for that. So if you check the Visions and Vibes Facebook page, there is a giveaway for a free ticket for that. Just make sure that you can go if you do participate in the giveaway. And Friday, we are going to be at a market in Thibodaux. That's going to be from 3 p.m. to 9, I believe, in Peltier Park, if you want to go ahead and check that out. So you want to check out the lion here. This is $10, so it'll be $8 with the discount. Lillian, I don't know if we ship internationally. Do we ship internationally, or is it just United States?
Just United States right now.
Yeah, it's just the United States right now.
Because I think shipping would be just way too expensive.
Yeah. But Brandy, if you want the lion, just let me know. We can put that for you. The skull is also the same, $10, but is $8 with the discount. Oh, got it. So if you wanted to ship it to your man, the keychains were $15, and they would be $12 on the live sale. So, $12 on the live sale. And then we have the white one. Well, Brandy, it's closing time. So, speak now, forever hold your peace, Brandy. Personally, Lillian, I think the blue, just because I'm biased, but I think the blue just looks better to me. But, if you want the blue, just let us know. But like I said, this will be the last items I'm showing. I did the reminders of stuff, so just let us know before we end the live sale. Is there something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna, Yep. Alright, so Lillian, since you are a new customer with us, make sure you DM, you can DM me with your information as far as we need an email address, name, and a phone number.
Email, address, phone number.
Yeah, email, address, and a phone number
To be able to create the invoice.
to be able to create the invoice. And since you want it shipped as well, let us know the shipping address too.
Somebody email?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're from France, but
Oh, awesome.
but they are ordering for somebody in the United States.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I ship anywhere in the United States.
So they want the blue keychain. Oh.
And how much was it?
$12. And Brandy, did you decide between the lion and the skull? Because that's what we're waiting on. It's just you to decide which one you want. No pressure. And yeah, you can DM me anywhere, Lillian. It doesn't matter. I'll get it to the shop owner.
Huh?
That
We need to get more of those.
they're expensive.
I know, I love those. They're my favorite.
Or even just like the regular Post-its. You know?
That's the reason I use them. Is because of that.
You'd have Post-its everywhere. Absolutely not.
Do we take PayPal as a payment?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Also paying for it.
All right, Brandy. I'm not seeing you answer me. So if you do want something, message us. But other than that, thank y'all so much for participating in the live sale. We definitely appreciate all of y'all. Remember, we are located at 906 8th Street in Morgan City. If you do want to ever come visit, we're open Tuesday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m., though this Friday will be closed for 4th of July. But thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night, and